Hi, my name is Tadarius Miller, and I'm here to tell you about when my manager taught me self-control. So working at fast food is very, very hard. I mean, sometimes you have good days and sometimes you have bad days. But when you're working in a drive-through, and like, say for instance, the drive-through is backed up, and you have people who gotta go to work, have to want to get their kids, but sometimes they want their food cooked fresh, and they have to understand that when you want your food cooked fresh, and we have people in the inside and in the drive-through, that you're gonna have to wait sometimes. But if I'm taking your order, that means I'm not back to cooking the food. So the negative attitude that you give me, I don't think I really deserve that. So one day we had a lady in the drive-thru. She had already, when she came to the speaker and I took her order, she was already being rude. She was acting like she couldn't hear, and then she kept changing her order. She kept changing her order because I can't really remember why she kept changing her order. But when she got around to the back, she threw the money at the girl who was taking the money in the back. And she came up to me. When she came up to me, she asked for her food cooked fresh. And keep in mind, I was working at Burger King, so she was in the van, so she had like 5 Whoppers, she had like 5 chicken sandwiches. It was a lot of kids in the car too, so I understand that she was probably already upset because the kids were loud. So when she got to my window, I gave her drinks, and she asked for all Sprites. And when I gave her drinks, she looked at me. She was like, "I asked for all sweet teas." And even the kids was like, "No, mom, we all asked for Sprite." She was like, "Well, I want sweet teas." And keep in mind that our sweet teas are $1, and our other drinks like 198. So she was really being difficult. And so I went and got the manager. I was like, "She wants sweet teas or whatever. So can I get an override so I can fix the price or then give her money back?" And she was like, "Well, you should have." She's like cussing at me or whatever. She was like, "You should have heard what I said, and I want to talk to your manager because obviously you're not a good worker." And she threw the drinks at me. She threw the drinks at me. That really, really made me mad. So then my manager took me in the office, and she was like, "Everything's gonna be fine. You're not getting in trouble or anything." But sometimes, because I said something back to her, and it was very, very rude, which is I regret. And I regret it. But she was like, sometimes you have to, understand that when people come to the drive-through, that if they're already upset, it has nothing to do with you. Or, when they're upset because they want their food cooked, and when they want their food cooked, but the cooks are cooking it. So, sometimes the cook take longer than what they're supposed to. So, she was just telling me sometimes you have to dig down deep, and you have to grab that one piece of sanity that you have that's in you. And, just bring it back down, listen to what she has to say and understand that she's not mad, but she's not mad at you. And I was like, okay, that's good. And she was like, it's all about self-control, and you know how to calm yourself down because you are getting paid here. And as they say, policy rule says the customer always right. And she was like, that's not always the case, but that's what they go by. So when she taught me that, when it took me to my next job, which is where I work now, which is Lowe's, now I know how to deal with the rude customers and people who come in with attitudes, but not necessarily has attitude with me. Or like when someone wants to bring something, say for instance, someone wants to bring something back at Lowe's, but the policy does it, and they get mad, do the uproar and yell. I tend to not get mad anymore because it's not me who's saying that you can't bring it back. It's the policy. It's what Lowe's says. So me working at fast food, it really has. Me working at fast food, it has built my tolerance how to deal with negative people, even though what they're mad is not, even though what they're mad about is really not my fault personally. So, and then I am getting paid to work here, so my job is to satisfy what you need. So now in any other situation, I try to calm the customer, try to do what I can for the customer. If not, I'll go and get a manager. But yeah, that was the time my manager taught me self-control at Burger King, and I really thank her a lot for that because I wouldn't be where I am today if she didn't teach me how to control myself. That's all. Thank you.